All right, we're back at it. We are currently at the top of the Nyamindi. This is the same river where we did that 50-footer on that second day. And then we scouted another drop farther downstream that's been done called Shootsy Boosty or something like that. Super tight, like kind of interesting entrance off like a 30-footer. We decided that this, with not only flows, but also Google Earth, looked like one of the more promising rivers to do the whole section. So we drove up, I don't know, about 20K, something like that. And we're gonna try to get the first D of this upper section into where that 50-footer is and then pass that all the way down to that 30-footer. Hopefully we get all the way down there today, but at the very least, we should be above where anyone's put in before. So we're gonna explore this section, and we saw a bridge over the river we just checked out, and the flows look good, and the style of rock looks really promising. So yeah, we're pretty fired up because this is, it's fun to do the classics, but whether it's a new epic section or it's a bust, exploring is always so much fun, especially when no one's been in there before, getting to see places no one's seen, and then fingers crossed that this whole section will become a new classic with potentially some sick stuff on it, because yeah, we're anxious to find some new stuff. But yeah, time to get dressed, head into the river, get this long day started. Stoked, let's go. Cool thing is definitely getting some Mexico vibes, style of river and the jungle around it. Easy. Thank you. Well, we're on the water. Water's a little cooler up here, but I'm stoked. This kind of style, you know, the pools are deep, looks more channelized. I'm feeling really good about today. It's gonna be great either way. Oh, it's gonna be good. All the way right and boom. Woo! Nice little like 5-foot boom. Blue skies, flow looks good. It's not raining, so we can feel a little more calm about being on the water in these tight gorges. It's gonna be a great day. Woo! Yeah! Sick! It seems like there's a little bit there, but I don't know how you get there. And then the right pocket's pretty built up, like it doesn't look like it's shoving under anything. Pretty nice move. Yeah, I'd say if it's a huge lefty, get your left knee up. But from up there, it looks like it stays flat until it opens up again. Looks good, it's down the middle, maybe moving right slightly. A little bit of caves, but they look good. But the problem is it's really gorged out and goes around a blind corner, so before we commit to this, we have to go scout downstream, make sure we're not committing to something bad. Adrian checked this side, those guys checked that side. Sounds like we're all good. Woo! Nice. Both are good. Yeah! Nice. What we got next? Middle left, big lefty. Yeah. Woo. A lot of times when it comes to running new things, it can always be hit or miss. But so far, this is already sick, and we've only just begun. Like that little section alone, with those boops, those 2 10-footers, like, man, I'd come back in tomorrow just for that section. Excited to see what's downstream. Whew, let's go. I got a quick look, just so you know. It's good. If you got beat down, maybe fine. Oh, nice. Phew.
I think it'll be fine. Just right of the spray. Get your left knee up, but don't poof onto the rock.
Yeah, that's the only way.
Each person should get a quick look. It's just tight, but it's worth seeing it. I think it'll be better than it looks. I think if we go a little more left than we did, and just straight more. Nice. That's the rock at the bottom. Good. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Please be runnable. This is like two pretty sick holes to boot. Little bit stout, but I just saw it dropping here. I was like, I know, oh I saw the next one. Come on. Be good. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, fuck yeah. Fucking finally. Fucking yes. Finally. No, it's not that big. It just looks great.
Yeah, it looks fucking awesome.
That's gonna be the sickest booth, dude.
I never seen anybody running to see a waterfall like you.
Holy shit. Oh man, that just looks great. I definitely would try to air middle right and get out in the way.
Yeah,
I mean, there's no swallowing at the lip, so you should be good, but...
Wait here, we will come with the kayak. We will travel down.
The upper section was already going so good, and that looks glorious. So fired up. It's gonna be great. Although that middle looks like the most potential to back ender. But yeah, all the way left. Big righty. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go about a foot off the wall. Big righty, make sure my left edge doesn't go down, should launch me off. That hole isn't bad, it'll come out. Yeah, and that eddy looks fine.
It's more of a boil than a splat.
Yeah. This is so sick. It's so beautiful. Honestly, Dane, I'm thinking about going a bit more middle than I was originally. Like trying to see where that little flake is. That's what I'm wanting, all the way right at the plate, but I'm a little worried if you fall short of it at all, it's going to back into you left. Yeah. I'm still torn. I like the idea of what can happen running all the way left. I like left. I'm going to get a little longer look at this, but how do you guys want to do this?
I would like to run this waterfall, but like see one here.
Okay,
Yeah.
we can help with that.
Get the boat here.
Yeah. I'm going all the way left. Come down, big right, even if my bow gets wet, I'll just launch off of this. I was thinking if you were all the way right on a lefty, I'm worried about fading in a little more middle than I want and my stern engaging. This is going to be such a sick sequence. I think we're gonna go like almost all the way left, do kind of like a Champions Killer late boof. Keep the boat upright, hopefully we should just launch off the second one. I'm not worried about the second hole like at all. And then fade it right off in the middle of like the most perfect, somewhere around 30 to 35 footer. Love it. Yeah, Brent. Woo! Yeah! Woo! Brent just made it look glorious. Brent just launched off the second one, and then the big drop was like, yeah. Oh, I'm so fired up for this. Oh, how good is that? First sequence is fine.
Yeah, it's good.
Got to skip through the first sequence like I wanted. Aired out the bigger one. That was so sick. This section is epic. Let me know when you're ready.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go! Dude, how glorious is this run? That's the best run. Couldn't resist doing another. Can't get over how good that sequence is. Thanks for inviting me. I always love when drops have like some form of sequence above it, leading into it, just to like get into the groove, do those sick boosts, and then off of the drop. Oh, who knows what we're gonna find downstream, because that was glorious. Good news is you can throw. You can easily jump. I would like to know how far back that cave goes, but over here at least it doesn't look like it looks like it hits the wall.
Jump here.
Like I can see some eddy lines, which I think it's hitting the wall. Big righty, but then don't get my right knee up too hard. Land, and then just tuck. My only problem is it's still kind of narrow. Pass ride land. I'd just be worried about this and hitting that wall, or this and hitting my ribs on that.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
I think I'll skip it today, see what the rest of the run has to offer, and then see if
Figure it out,
If I'm still feeling it in the morning.
I think that's all like...
The little slip. Oh, the plug! Oh. Hey. Not to do that one today. I see the line. It's definitely narrow, but I think if I went for it, I would be able to gap it into the slot more than it looks and then feel it out. And the cave looks good. There's not really any bad spots, just one little more undercut spot. I decided I'll check it out from the bottom today, and then if I'm still feeling it tomorrow, because we'll likely come back into here, maybe send it tomorrow. At least with an easy portage, and any opportunity to regain her is always sick. That was so sick. Alright, bird boys. That one is so sick. Gold. We found gold. Gold. Oh. If you wanted to, you could get another 50 footer right down here. Yeah, that's so sick. How was it? Fucking amazing.
Nice, yeah?
Dude, like world class. There were like 8 boofs, the 2 10-footers, all the...
And you still have these.
Yeah, you had the 50 footer if you really wanted. Yeah, I think we're probably, should we call it here today and do more above tomorrow and then through this tomorrow?
I'm a very hungry man right now.
Yeah. We just finished today. We got to take out about 4. Right now we're at the bridge right above the 50 footer that we did on the second day. Right now we're at the bridge where we did the 50 footer on the second day. We decided it's a good spot to call for today because we got here at like 4. And we know it takes a while to get through the section with the 50 footer, but doesn't mean we're done with this section. We're gonna head back, wake up early tomorrow, and then we're gonna head even farther upstream than we did today because we have a feeling it's gonna be sick up there as well, but today was so sick. Great success. Fired up to see what tomorrow brings. Whew. Man, that was such a good day. You know, a lot of times when you explore, sometimes things just aren't what you expect, or maybe there's like, oh, this thing start off great, and then there's some like lava tube or some part of the section that just makes it unrunnable. So the fact that today we put on and pretty much immediately we had some good stuff, and then throughout the whole run, there just kept being something sick, whether it's just some nice satisfying skip boofs, had those 2 like 10 footers, then we had that sick sequence with the double boof and then like the 30 footer. It's like, and then the fact that like not a hard put in, go all the way down, you can take out at a bridge either right before where we did that throw and go, or you can take out right after that where we did the 50 footer the other day. So yeah, that is a glorious section that we will 100% be doing bomb laps on in the future. But tomorrow what we're going to do is we're actually going to try to see if we can get upstream of where we put on today, because we went into today not really knowing what to expect, and after the last few attempts on these other runs, we were like, didn't have our hopes crazy high. We just knew that this was worth checking out. But
the shape of this river, the rocks, the style of whitewater, all of that, very promising. So we're gonna head up a little farther upstream. Where we put in, there's a gate that we can actually drive through, and there's a road that goes up a little bit on Mount Kenya, and we think that we should be able to drive at least like maybe a little more than a mile up. We're gonna see how far we can drive up and then maybe bushwhack our way in. And who knows, maybe we're gonna find a section from there down to where we put on today. Maybe there's some more stouts in there. That'll be all time, because we're so fired up on what we found today. And now I'm super stoked to see what tomorrow brings, because yeah, that was so sick. Let's go. Woo!